comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Late that time for a strike. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Digging in, Williams Astudillo. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Two, here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
The 0-2 delivery. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Two out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
The White Sox down to their last strike. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Jose Abreu, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the...
Start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nope. 1-0 count. Here it is. Nope. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Bullet back up the middle. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Odorizzi takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Michael Kopech couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive